GG's, Nate. Yeah, it was a lot of lag, and 2 out of the 3 of us haven't played in like 2-3 weeks. It's a mixture of rusty and... the server actually calmed out. Like, hopefully we don't see a lot of that in the matches here tonight, but you never know. Yeah, you guys played great. I'm gonna grab a Mountain Dew before I start the pregame. You want my input on the Monshan 2 faked log scandal? I was gonna go on the podcast with the Ice Workers podcast back on yesterday, I think it was. I got a DM from Skiz asking if I wanted to go on it, and I was at work. If I had unlimited on my phone plan, I would have definitely just phoned it out while I delivered packages, but yeah, Monshan 2 kicked out of the Slapshot Premier League due to fake logs, if you can believe that. Resp, being the coach of the team, his comments on the whole situation where he had no correlation, no comment, He was completely uninvolved in the situation, as his coaching was very limited to what actions the team took. He was more of an import and a guide for them, rather than, the general manager. So that being out of the way, and the disclaimer aside, Vissel is permanently banned from the Slapshot Premier League as the result. And the Nebraska Monshantu Corp tried to fake their game log against the Bobcasion Catfish. Correct me if I'm saying your name wrong. And because of that, they have been disqualified for the remainder of the season. All of their games were in hand remaining. They were all forfeited. 1-0, no game logs to be kept. And after we finished the Catfish discrepancy with Monshantu, we looked into it a little bit farther and found they had faked their log against the... Let me pull up the standings real quick. They were in blue, right? So, over in the blue conference, the 12th seed, they can't go any lower, as the Gatineau Bulls also closed out their fourth forfeit, forfeiting the rest of the season, and being their captain is not allowed to be a captain for 2 seasons because of it. If you disband a team, you as a captain cannot be a captain. You can still play, but you can't be a captain for 2 seasons after that. So until season 3, I don't believe Devi's allowed to be a captain. Anyway, that aside, the Monshantu Corp down in 12th seed tried to fake their game log against the 4th seed, the Bobcasion Catfish. They said they won 7-2. They did their homework very well. Kudos to Vissel for trying their hardest. The stats lined up with the playstyles of all the players, and there's just one too many discrepancies. We can actually look into the game and see whenever you played custom games or not. M-Dub's words, not mine. And so, with that being said, you cannot fake game logs. There's too many ways for us to check it. You just can't do it. So if you're thinking about it, don't. It's not worth it. You're just not allowed to play in a competitive league anymore. And so, Vissel's gone. They tried to fake before the Catfish one. We didn't catch this one until this popped up. We looked more into it, and they faked the Cleavers win. So the New York Cleavers got 2 more points as the correct game logs were found and assessed. So the New York Cleavers got an extra 2 points out of the deal, tying them for 10th and 11th place against Dilly's team, the Hershey Guitars. Oh yeah, we can catch fakes easy. We can also check if you play on alt accounts. We can check the IPs for that. So, another disclaimer, don't do that. If you're thinking about doing it, just don't. I would not recommend it. Not only that, I discourage it. That's just keep your slate clean. We'll keep it all together. Even though the league is a laggy mess right now, it's not worth your 2 cents to go and just, try your hand at the gamble. But yeah, my advice, I don't really have a standing on it. The rulebook says what the rulebook is. The law has been enforced and laid down. And in the end, I don't have to deal with Vissel anymore. I call that a plus. Yeah, we're 2 minutes away from the drop of the puck. Hopefully. Game is postponed. Too much lag on both sides. Alright, so we're going to be hanging out here in the booth for the hottest of seconds. And Skiz is also saying that their game is going to be delayed. So I don't think we actually have a stream tonight. So, coming out of week 5, we still have copious amounts of games at hand, and I don't think any of them are going to get played outside of my game against Portland. That was horrible. First period of play, nothing but a lag mess. Second and third period were all right for me. It wasn't great, but there was just, my ping was 12 the whole time. All right, I had a solid connection. My ping was 12 across the board, but the spikes caused a lot of rubber banding, and that was no bueno. Outside of that, what matches do we have that still need to be played? I don't think the Connecticut Wolfpack, if anyone's here from the Connecticut Wolfpack, I'm not sure what their situation is. They have 3 games at hand today. One against the Portland Pirates, one against the Florida Banana Monkeys, and another one against the Cincinnati Ice Monkeys. They still have all 3 of their games for this week to be played, and it's the end of this week. On the flip side, Bongfish play the Hoots. Hoots have 2 outstanding games, one against the LEDs, one against the Bongfish. I don't think Luigi's been responsive so far this week. So that's why that's there. LEDs also have to play the Poloskis, and the LEDs have a third game in hand, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken. Let me double check that real quick. I spent 3 hours setting up stream for both of these games to be canceled. This is unfortunato bravado. We might be watching a matchup between... We're gonna watch some game tonight. I don't care what it is. We're gonna try to find a game before it's all over and done with. So Skids' ticket looks like, are we allowed to delay versus the Minutemen? Question mark. Min replies yes. Here in the servers are Garbos at the moment, and Noxu confirms that. Skids says it's a slideshow. Deli Meat says hello. Deli Meat allows it, so we're just gonna postpone the Minutemen and the Orcas game. And so looking on through the rest of it, Rakubo saying it's pretty bad. Herb asking for MTRs. Oh yeah, if you don't know what MTRs are, it's just a way, if you didn't look, yeah, I saw your DM, Skiz. Neither of these games are gonna happen. I think there's gonna be an open matchup we're gonna watch. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. Peens versus Orangutans was supposed to happen yesterday, but the Orangutans did not show up, so the Peens might be getting the W here. No. That's also getting postponed. Alright, this is... There's a point where it's alright to postpone, and there's a point where you're just... Man, you're trying. Ping was really bad. They're talking about the 3 stars of the week. If you guys want to sneak peek into the 3 stars... Alright, for Pro, we're thinking Panther for 1. We were gonna, but it is just, oh my gosh. I have, I know Amplify streamed his perspective of our match that we just got done with. They ended up 10 running us in the second period, but the first period was absolute garbo. Like, for the first 5, I think 4 minutes and 50-ish seconds, I would get what is equivalent to 3 frames per second in ping. So it was bad, and plus they're better than us, so it was even worse. But yeah, it's understandable postponing these games. It's Challenger League, you know. There's a lot of hand-eye coordinate. There's a lot of skill on the ends of the stick, and so you know, it's understandable. We're gonna have a busy last week. Week 6 is gonna be jam-packed with so many matchups. Let me rattle off the 5 I want to take no matter what. I want to take the Maryland Ice Orcas versus the Cowtown Guppies. I'm definitely casting that one. Boston Baked Beans versus the West Virginia Orangutans. I also want to catch because the Baked Beans are kind of in a playoff spot, kind of not. They're up there, but not quite in where they want to be yet. Let's flip on over to that. You know what? I got to slide for it. Let's check out the standings of the Challenger League. First place, we got the Cowtown Guppies, 15-2. Or 13-2. I'm brain dead. I'm sorry. Cowtown Guppies in first. Maryland Ice Orcas in second. They were going to be playing against the New Jersey Minutemen, 8th against the 2nd seed, and then the 3rd seed would play against the 6th seed. Or not the 6th seed. I've already forgotten. Ice Orcas played the Minutemen, and then the Outlaws played the Stampede tonight, but those are going to get postponed. Yeah, it's been a cluster of Week 5 here in the Slapshot Premier League. It's been pretty bad. I don't know how many of these games are going to get thrown out to Week 6, but we got a lot of them. We have a lot of matches left to be played here in week number 5. I'm just going to rattle them all off. Let's see how long this list gets. Connecticut Wolfpack against the Ice Monkeys. It's not gonna happen. Bongfish Hoots, not going to happen. River Pups Karens, not going to happen. Villagers versus the Pioneers, not going to happen. Wolves versus the Dimers, not going to happen. Pirates versus the Wolfpack, not going to happen. Banana Monkeys versus the Wolfpack, not going to happen. The Hoots versus the LEDs, not going to happen. LEDs versus the Poloskis, not going to happen. Dimers versus the Goats, no word about that happening. Hammers versus the Tangs. Hammers were going to get the W, but M-Dub says next week. Outlaw Stampede next week. Ice Orcas versus Minutemen next week. And that about wraps it up. Yo, Darth running co-cast? We don't have a match to cast. What's up? What's up, Pink? Yeah, we got a lot of matches. Nothing's gonna happen tonight. I have word that the Karens will be playing the River Pups. I'm gonna see if I can get the deets on that, and if not, then well, we're kind of out of luck. But yeah, I had like 2 hours of preparation for this matchup this evening. I got so many slides, just like. You want me to just like roll through it? Like, I was so excited. I got like all these cool colors going. I even like swash matched the stuff and whatever. But yeah, neither of these matches are happening tonight. We're just kind of chilling. But yeah, West Coast very on top of their games this week. Not a single one was overlooked. Open Division, on the other hand, Open Red having, I think it's, what is it, 7 outstanding discrepancies. We closed one up tonight whenever the Vengeance played the Pirates. Pirates ended up taking that in a 10-goal differential. Red Conference down and Open have 5 games outstanding. Open Division, or Open Blue has 2. I think that's it for Open Division. Intermediate is another story. LED's got a lot to go, but that's about it. Who do you think the best IM player is? Oh man, that's a loaded potato right there. Cheese is pretty good. Laugh Track's also one of the top dogs. Man, Pooh Balls is pretty good too. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna say from the Tri-City Poloskis, the only game this player has ever played was against the Cowtown Bongfish. And this might be a little controversial, but I love Fat Chicks. I'm gonna say is my favorite, the top of my list for intermediate players. That's my pick for top IM player. 1 game played, I think 9 goals and 2 assists on their name. 100%. Yeah, I heard about that, Pink. 3 forfeits in a week is definitely not, ideal. But that's just kind of the way Open rolls. Let me see if I can find the exact stats that Fat Chicks has. She played 1 game. 1 game was all that was played from this one player, and that's why I'm picking them as my top player. Oh, they played 3 games, my bad. Alright, what were the other 3 games? They have 15 goals on 3 games. That's a pretty good ratio. Fat Chick stacks. Yeah, 15... Hang on, can I switch over to my desktop view? Is that a thing that I'm allowed to do? Where is it? Yeah, right down here at the bottom. 15 goals on 3 games played. 20 points in total. That's a whopping amount for an intermediate player. I know one of these 3 was against the Bongfish before Tyler EXE was on it, of course. But yeah, look at the stats for all IM players. Hey, top of the list is probably Kenny T, Laugh Track, Jabu. Of course, the usual suspects. Kenny T does have 69 points, so that's something to note. If Kenny T throws the rest of their games and doesn't get a single point out of it, they will be my favorite player, just for the sake of the 69. That's my verdict. I don't think they will do it, because the gap is there, but it's not that big. Honestly, I think Jabu should be above Laugh Track just for the sake of the 2 less games played. But at the same time, Fat Left only played 9. Where's my mod? You want mod? I thought you wanted to bet. All right, hang on. Let me do that real quick. This is a stream that I had all professional, and then they decided to not play their games. Let me message Love real quick and see if they're... No, it's not Love. Who's the captain? Liv? I don't remember who the captain of the Karens is. I'm not messaging Kojo. I'd rather not ruin my mood tonight. Shoot. Who's the captain? I had to, like, Liv. Yeah. How do I... I played Slapshot for 4 minutes. Hang on. How do I... Hang on. No, I didn't mean to dox him. Whatever. So we might be looking at the River Pups game against the Kentucky Karens. Just a little something to do, because I don't want to just make this the end of the stream. River Pups in a playoff position. They're looking to advance into the Intermediate League. Looking at who's advancing, who is not down in the Open Division. I heard you say West earlier. We want your MVP predictions. Do you want my MVP predictions for West? Alright, fine. I'll hang on. I'm messaging people. Let's see, West Division. I mean, it's pretty... Rainbow's up there. It's just the battle between Rambo and Tyler. They got... It's gonna be difficult because, the games played is going to affect the standings substantially. And whenever you got that to take into consideration, that's the exact reason I haven't released the Snail Mail Invitational standings. Because of just that. The games played is too different. Tyler's probably going to take it, but Rambum's a close second. The only reason I say Rambum's probably not going to make it up there is because he's in 2 divisions. I don't know. It's a that's a loaded potato. The forfeits are definitely going to come into effect, and that's going to probably be the difference maker. Let's take a look at what the standings might actually be whenever it comes to like points and such. So Rainbow right now is in first with a 1-point lead. Definitely a more rounded team player, as he has, you know, more assists, more saves. Same shot percentage. That is wild to me. Both of them having a 42% on their shots. Rainbow having less goals than Tyler, but I think they're one game difference right now. So, yeah, who do the Braves have left to play? They got to play the Royals, the Crows, the Highlanders. I think the Royals have a few forfeits on their name. LA Royals received a forfeit and they gave a forfeit, so they're 1-1. They can afford 2 more in the season. I know a couple of teams are really stretching that rule out whenever it comes to leniency. They're really treading that line of 3, I've noticed. I don't think the Highlanders really forfeited that much this season. They might have done 1, but that's going to be it. And they didn't even forfeit a single game. Most of the Braves have to play. Royals, Crows aren't going to forfeit that game. They need to bring that one back. They need at least an overtime loss. That would be huge for them. But yeah, West Division is going to be tight. Battle for that last playoff spot's right there. Highlanders need, 2 points to get back into the race. Mobster's holding it right now with a 2-point lead. One game down from dropping out. 1 game up from tying up 7th place. Pretty close. Pretty close. No one in the bottom, what is that, 4? 3, 4. Yeah, 4. No one in the bottom 4 has had an overtime loss yet. So it'll be interesting to see in the last week of Slapshot Premier League play to see how that one pans out. Bob's play the Royals. That's going to be a Bob win. Mobsters Highlanders. That one's going to be pretty close. That one's going to be something to watch. I don't know if a Westcaster's available for it. Maybe Skiz wants to pull that one up, but that one's going to be good. NHT versus the Felons. That one's going to be pretty close too. I have no idea who's winning these games. Badger's probably coming out on top. Braves coming out on top. Bobcats on top. I'm going to call this one. It can't be a forfeit. They can't forfeit another game. Hockey team's probably going to win this one. Badgers, Braves. I'm going to say Probably. I want to see if Felons are taking this one. Bobcats. Wampers. Can't forfeit this one. It's probably going to be Fort Worth. Badgers. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The top teams in the league do have some of the easiest matchups outside of this game. So it'll be interesting to see who takes MVP for West Coast. I don't entirely know if there's going to be an MVP for each division. I know in the past we have done something along those lines, but yeah. Compare shots between Tyler and Rainbow. It's probably like 40. Yeah. It's a 40%, 60, 20 down, it's like 43. Yeah. Pros Braves is it's hard to compare. Well, look at the rest of your week. You're playing the LA Royals, which are 5-9. You're playing the Crows, which is probably your toughest opponent next week. They're 9-5. They're the only team above 500 that you're playing. Then you play the Highlanders, which are 2-12. It's probably not going to be a hard game for you guys, but it's going to be the toughest out of your week. Like the Bobcats, they play the Royals, they play the Wampers, and then they play the Sents. The Sentinels is going to be their toughest match, because that's like an actual matchup. I want to watch that. But I have a few matches that I want to pick up for East Coast at least. Let's see. Intermediate Red, I have a few matches I'm going to pick up. I'm definitely casting these games because they are a difference maker in the standings. If you're unaware of what the intermediate scene looks like, New Jersey Noobs right now in the lead. They play both the Ocean City Typhoons and the Philadelphia Light Emitting Dangles next week. I'm going to try to cast both of those games because those are a difference maker in who actually promotes up in a challenger. The MTR report won't send. Is there going to be a game today? I don't know. If I'm able to delay long enough, wait, hang on a second. Is it now? I didn't set up anything. Hang on. All right, we might be jumping right into the Karens matchup. Karens versus the River Pups. Never mind. If there is one. DM me if you need a co-cast. All right, I'll DM you. I don't know if we'll have a game tonight. Oh my god. Are you serious? My gosh. He was really banking on that, really? I can't say anything that can get into a clip. Just gotta remember that. You can cast some West Customs if you want, or East. Yeah, we can do that. The Karens game against the River Pups is going to be at 9:45 Eastern time. So we got some time to burn. So I'd be 100% down to roll with that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do West, because that might. Whatever. We'll do whatever. Warm up them vocals. I don't know if I'm gonna do hardcore, but chill out. See what goes on. Yeah, it'll be our game that we're gonna watch today is going to be right out of the Open Blue division. Not exactly the division I was thinking we were going to cast from, but we're looking at the Orlando River Pups 3rd seed taking on the Kentucky Karens 7th seed. It'll be interesting. Kojo and Liv have had a little bit of controversy in scheduling. Liv, also known as Sofa King, they've been DMing back and forth. I've seen their DMs. It is weird. But yeah, it's a weird one. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, they've been struggling for a start time. They decided on tonight at 9:45, which is really late for an open game. Most open teams want to play it at like 6 p.m. and just call it there because work in the morning and whatnot. But they decided on 9:45. And I think Sofa King's job, he has to wake up at 4 a.m., so that's going to be interesting for him. Feel bad for him, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, looking to kill some time. Vibe. I put a lot of production value into this and nothing happened. That's a feels bad, man, right there. Do you know if top goal scorer gets a golden stick cosmetic? Probably not. I know stick variants are on the list. You guys have probably watched the Ice Orcus podcast. I don't need to repeat what he said. See what he did there? I am open. If any guy doesn't even know it. Go red team. Hoorah. But yeah, we're gonna watch that game whenever it comes time. That's like in an hour though, so you know, just do whatever, come back if you want. I don't know. It's an open game. No one really wants to watch it. It's gonna be horrible. Not because of the skill of the players, but because of the connection to the server could just be used by, you know, Telegraph. And yeah. If you're just tuning in, wondering what's going on, the two matches that I was going to cast tonight are not going to happen, and they are going to be pushed on to week number 6. The Arizona Outlaws, the Cowtown Stampede are not going to play, and then the Ice Orcus versus the Minutemen also getting pushed to week 6. So they're going to be saying everyone's matches tonight aren't going to be penalized, which is beyond me. There's a lot of outstanding matches, and if I knew we were letting delays go on, I would have delayed my game, but here we are. Did anyone keep the list? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games still left to be played in week 5, but Kill Time Custom? Yeah, sure. Hang on, let me get this going. Coming away. Come out and play. What do we call this? I don't know. Password's lowercase a. Jump in. Do what you want. Whoever joins. Play a little 4-on-4 maybe. Rom's already in it. He wants to play. Tyler's playing on Rom's. He wants to play that team. Anybody? We got any takers? I never adjusted this. Hang on. Can I just do this now while we wait for the lobby to fill? We got cheese. Cheese is in here. Get a little Pittsburgh spinner action. We are east, lol. West, maybe? We are. Yeah, we're gonna roll with east and see if that is okay. Do we want? You guys want Slapville? Doesn't matter. Spam one in the chat if you want Slapville. All right, we got cheese says yes, so we're gonna go. No, I'm just kidding. Somebody want to jump in and play on the Team Spinner? Communist. Oh, I did set it up so I can edit it. Alright, hang on. Color adjustment. What is the hue? I think it's a little bit better. Nizzy? Yeah, is Nizzy here? You want to play a little pickup game? A little pickup game? I really don't want to play. I'm just gonna be straight with you guys. I don't want to play. I'm done with Slap. If my team folds next season, I won't even be mad. Oh, that felt nice. Maybe Skiz is still here. Skizzy's still looking to chill out. Kill some time. Skiz had a stroke. Understandable. Have a nice day. Does nobody else want to play customs? Is that what I'm feeling out? Nizzy vanished. Nizzy's no longer in existence. Imagine asking the cast and leaving SMH my head, bro. People coming soon. Wanna jump in, passwords lowercase a, do what you want. Yeah. If this plane falls through, I'll just end stream and then come back at 9:45 whenever we're ready for a little river pup action. Maybe settle a little misdemeanors, if you will. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Troy Bolton's on the River Pups. That's pretty neat. What's up, Laugh Track? Looking to get on in a little custom game. Passwords lowercase a if you want to join. I'm just setting up stream in the background for later on. Alright, so River Pup's home team. The River Pups have Kappa? Oh, that changes the entire expectation of this game. Yeah, I think the Pups are just gonna roll. But... dang. That's gonna suck for them. But servers. It's like you know it's like what's the thing where everybody suffers and bonds over it? Is that hazing? It's like that. Oh, by the way, Laugh Track is hosting a tournament this weekend. If you want in on it, talk to him. Big cash prize, big pool. Would 10 out of 10 recommend, but yeah, if you're here, you're probably already in it. Just saying. All right, let's get this one underway. Team Tyler versus Team Cheese, or Team Rom. I don't know, it's blue team versus the red team. Team Cheese on the right. Cheese getting a face-off against Rom. Rom able to break away from that one. Little 2v2 action. Nice little deke, but not able to sauce it in there. 24 pings, a pretty good number. Laugh Track absolutely having a stroke in the corner. Tyler coming out along the blue line off the forehand backhand. A little pop goes the Weasel up on the far side boards. Brings us back down off the backhand. Looking to take this one out for a walk around the dog park. She's there, applying that offensive pressure, hitting a little bit of a lag spike. No surprise there. Rom with a nice save off the forehead and off the curve of the forehand, and keeps that one out. Laugh Track here, back behind his own net, takes it up towards the top side boards, goes off the stick. Tyler here with it now. Shot saved by Laugh Track, up high in the crease. That one comes down to the near side corner. Here's Rom off the backhand, looking to take this one to town. Cheese there, swats it off the backboard, back to himself, up the far side corner, back down to the near side, slaps this one down to Laugh Track. Here's Laugh Track, taking it back into his own defensive end. 300 ping, lol, rip. Cheese, down to Laugh Track. Along the near side boards. Looking to take this one out. Pass off the backboards, looking for that alley-oop over to Cheese. Tyler having his own little fun time. Laugh Track with a nice stop pop, looking to polka dot it, not able to pop it through the bubble that is Rominator. I don't know what it is, dude. This wasn't an issue before I went to Philly. Oh my gosh, Renard, hey, how's it going? Both the Challenger games were postponed until next week, so we're just killing time until the emergency game of the Open Division decided to play tonight, and so we're just we're gonna cast that one whenever it comes time. So until then, you know, Tyler Ron wanted to play some customs, so we got Cheese and Laugh Track to play him. A little 2v2 action. And yeah, their game's not until 9:45, so we got a lot of time to kill. If this ends up falling through, we're just gonna, you know. So am I gonna be named the first star of the week? You may be. Probably. There's not much of a contender for you. I'll give it a 98% chance of saying yes. That's a high number. Renard probably #1 in Challenger. And then underneath him is going to be Nuo, then probably Gubby. Cheese with a little offensive break there off the backhand. Pops it out in front. Laugh Track spinning a miss. Rominator with an empty net. Pops it down. Not able to hit the net. Lags out. Probably running at 3 frames per second right now. Yeah. Well, as Open Committee, we're allowed to see who's the speculation of who's going to be the stars of the week. Like Pro, it's going to be Panther, Bomb, and Rom, probably. Down in Challenger, it's going to be Renard, Nuo, and Gubby. Maybe Larry Moo still talks about him. Not all the games have been played, so I don't know when we're gonna actually release the 3 stars. Down in intermediate, it's definitely gonna be Kenny T. Then after him's Less Than Dennis, and then Brutal. Brutal. How? That's actually a really clever name. I like that name. I'm glad I talked that one out before I casted one of his games. They're still talking about, you know, West Coast. It's probably going to be Rom, but... Or Rambone. Let's go by Cheese. Gets him the lead. 1-0. Able to push it right through all 300 points of ping from Tyler, and he finds the back of the twine pretty nicely. That's... Alright, that's why I've been messing up the past few streams. It's just not named right. Hang on. Wait, is it reading the wrong file, or is it... It might just be reading the wrong file. Hang on, I gotta figure this out before... What? Oh, it was writing to the wrong... Oh, okay. I'm glad we got this squared away. So that works? 3? Yeah, alright, dope. Minute 10 remaining. Team Cheese in the lead. Cheese advancing that offensive agenda. Rom coming back out the other way off the back end, hits the laugh track. Tyler with an empty net finds a goal, tying this back up 1 apiece. How laggy has it been? Very. As a caster, you don't see it, but there's a little spike. My match, first period of play, absolutely unplayable. 3 frames per second equivalent in ping, and right back on top is Team Cheese. Getting the passes lowercase a. But yeah, we're just killing time until 9:45 whenever we're going to watch the River Pups take on the Karens. I'm sure to be a good matchup. Orlando in 3rd place, or Karens looking to get back into the race. Laugh track with a beautiful save there. Ramonator getting that one off the tip of the stick up to the far side boards. A little forehand, backhand action. Look for the pass out in front. The ping gets the better side of him, and Cheese will take this one down off the forehand. Off of Rom, back behind the net of the home team. At the laugh track, backhand off the boards. Tyler, lost, thrown down. Here's Tyler off the backhand. Whatever team laugh track is on is just going to, by default, have the Retroville Caribou's goal horn, because I don't feel like that gets enough praise. It's not at all what I wanted. Hang on. I'm working my magics. They're not going to score again after I change this over, but it's not about what happens on the ice. It's about the message you send. Good matchup for them. We got Kenny T in the lobby, looking to join in on the action. Kenny T saying you better be scared. Kenny T in the running for the first star here in week number 5 of the Slapshot Premier League. Laugh Track going to be sitting this one out, surprisingly. We're still going to use this goal horn because I think it's the best in the league, but we're going to jump right back into it. Woo! So we got the Pittsburgh Spinners basically on the right, and we got this one underway. 0-0 is the score. Looking to take this one right to town. A lot of ping. Not even going to sugarcoat it at all. That's all that's on the ice right now. But I'm trying to frantically look something up. Kenny T here off the backhand, looking to drive that one in. Hits Tyler, goes back behind his goal. Kenny T keeping this offensive pressure alive. Off the backhand, throws it back to the point. Here's Cheese with it. Takes it off the forehand, back into his own zone. Lets the ping settle a little bit, but Rom steals that one away off the forehand, backhand shot just off the near side and wide. Kenny T losing that touch. Tyler trying to advance that into front. Rom looking for the offensive chance, not able to find it. Shot goes off the near side. Here's Cheese with it now. Down to the near side, traveling slowly but surely. Ping is absolutely atrocious on the server. Not only is it apparent out there on the ice, but I'm feeling it. I'm not even playing. Geez, backhand pass off the near side boards. There's a mouse down there now. Huh. They're really working at that commentator's booth down there. The double monitor action. Tyler down below, deep into his own zone. Kenny T bank pass to himself off the backboard. Not good. Holy, this is just painful to watch. I feel physical pain from watching this, and it's not for myself, but for the players. Nice shot by Ramonator. Goes off the forehead of Kenny T, off the chrome dome, if you will. Ramonator back behind his own goal, looking to ring this one down the near side, reverse up to the top side. Cheese there, swinging a miss. Ramonator keeping this one forward. Shot off the near side and wide. Here's Tyler EXE getting that rebound. Rom just saying that he perhaps cannot On a scale of 1 to even, it's a no. Prominator out the other way, stopped by Cheese. Tyler getting in touch on that one. Kenny T back out into the offensive zone. Kenny T lobbing this one out into his own defensive end. Retrieved by Cheese. Cheese coming out the other way. Pass over to Kenny. Kenny looks for the backhand drive in. Hold W. Hits the post on the forehand shot. Just out of the way. A harm is thrown by Tyler.exe. Shot down by Kenny. Off the backboard. Tyler here picking this one up. Takes this one out for a walk. Down Center Avenue. Backhand wrap around. Looking for that forehand pass. Not quite able to find the trigger. Here's Rominator with it. Out the forehand backhand. Takes this one up the far side boards. Kenny T separates him. Leaving that one for Cheese. Cheese with a swing. Trying to get a little bit of separation on the puck. Rominator, deep in his own boards. Kept alive by Cheese. Throws this one out. Tyler here chasing after this one. Gets it off the backhand. On the defensive end. Thrown out to Rominator. Rominator here picking this one up off the backhand. Forehand. Pass out in front. No one there to capitalize. Tyler here picking this one up off the backhand. Looking to drive in. Kenny getting a nice touch on this one. Frees this one up. Looking for the backhand shot. Not quite able to find it. Thrown up to the far side. Cheese. Knocked loose to Kenny. Kenny back at the point. Shooting off the far side. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Both teams are scoreless here in the game. Kenny T gets just enough to keep that one wide. Rominator here advancing the offensive row. Lost to Kenny as he has 260 ping. This is pretty cool, right? I mean, at this point, we might as well just, have everyone play on, EU servers and see how that goes. Rom getting a touch. Tyler here gets the loose puck. Cheese there, eyeing him up every stride of the way. Tyler off the hip, not quite able to get that one. Shot towards the net. Cheese just wide on that one. Nizzy here. Making an appearance in chat. Running the double K out. Add me next period. Password's lowercase a if you want to join. It's just whoever wants to, pop it in. Rom, forehand backhand. Pass out to Tyler. Tyler with a trigger. Looking for the shot. Scores! What a shot by Tyler. Able to pick that one off the far side boards. Just absolutely rips it through the net. What a goal. Not gonna lie, West servers buzzing. 60 ping consistent? We might go West Coast then. I'm about as east as you can get, so if I'm able to pull that one out, you never know, Kenny T looking to take this one down, looking for that equalizer. Shot off the backhand. Rom keeps it out of the paint, and Tyler will further that one into the corner. 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining. West Coast question mark? Tyler's actually going to be happy if we do that, so I don't know if we're allowed to do that or not. Rom shoots what? An angle on that shot. Sporting the 260 ping. 1 for every IQ point on that play, and what a goal. Far side face-off circle, and almost like a 5-degree angle shot, and he's able to find a way. Yeah, ping's better on West servers. Is it really? We might try that out next match. We'll swap it over. I'm looking for the spin action. It gets that one out of the zone. Cheese here picks this one up off the backboard. Slapped up and across the far side. Here's Ron with it now. Backhand pass. Nice little deception on that one. I only really see that on pro players. But they take it on the backhand and, whip it around on the forehand. Ron with one man to beat off the backhand. Nice save by Cheese off the top of the curve. Never had a lag spike on West. 60 ping isn't bad either. Well, the thing is, I'm having consistent... in my match, I had 12 ping on East servers. It's not really about the ping. I had 12 ping and it was rubber banding horribly. It was like I had 3 frames per second. It was bad. I know Amplify, he streamed the match that we played against him. I don't know what it looked like on his end, but final score of this game, Team Tyler 2-0. West time. We'll see we'll see how this goes. Get a little 3v3 action. Laugh track on the right side. Whenever his team scores, we'll play their goal song that me and him have set up for the Retroville Caribou whenever they rebrand next season. Puck has dropped 5 minutes on the clock, and it is ticking. We'll see how lag has effects on these two teams here tonight. On the right side, we got 2 of the Pittsburgh Spinner team, Cheese being the captain, and then followed up by Kenny T. Kenny T in the running for first star here in week number 5 in the Slapshot Premier League. On the flip side, we got West Coast MVP Tyler.exe along with Nizzy and Rominator. Rominator, one of the most, the higher appointed players here in the lobby, as they're the only pro player. But Ping tends to knock that down a notch whenever you can only see every 3 seconds or so. Laugh track getting a touch on that one. Back down to Rom. Rom here takes this one behind his own net. Looks to get a little bit of elbow room with the net. Kenny T on his trail. Shot Cheese almost able to save that one, but not quite. And Team Blue in the lead. Bro, I'm saying I'm just the best West player in the West. 80 consistent. Tyler knocked loose by Kenny. Battle is on the far side boards. Laugh track trying to get in after this one. Nizzy here with the first touch on this one, taking this one out to the top side for Team Blue. Kenny T stops him in his track, throwing off the backside of the cage, looking for that backhand wraparound, hits the post on it. Cheese applies pressure, but Tyler walks away with it. Up to Rhyme, off the hip, and that one's in the back of the twine. What a play for Tyler, bringing it up the far side boards. Nice forehand pass, off the hip, off the cuff. Through the red line it goes. Tyler and Rom chemistry. Tyler up the far side, advances. Off the backhand, looking to just take his time. Takes it back to the far side point, looking to take it off the backhand. Takes this one. Far side face-up circle, drives into the slot. Back at the point. Laugh track says hello. Pops it loose, gets past one. Not able to get past Nizzy with ease. As that one's knocked loose, Tyler picks it up where he left off. Shot just off the far side and wide. Rom with a nice forehand to backhand action. And he tags that one in for the third tally of the match. With 3:23 remaining, it's just chunky ice. Infidel, if you want in on this, password's lowercase a. Are we able to get fours going? I don't know if we want fours, but we could probably get fours going. It's a lag fest game. It really is. If you're just tuning in, wondering where the challenger matches are, they're postponed until week 6. I think we're postponing all of the remaining matches, and if I had known that, I would not have played my game against the Pirates. But it is what it is. We'll live, laugh, and love along the way. I want to die substantially more after saying that. And Rominator just doing what he does best. Throws another goal on the tally board. Hat trick. I believe so. Knocks the water bottle off in the process. And I'll have to clean that up after a bit. 4 goals for Rominator. Rom's saying I think I should switch to West. I mean, at this point, you know, we might as well just have the East games on the West servers. All in favor. Actually, in the rulebook, Darth, you joining a pro team, right? Yeah. I'll join Orlando. Yeah, we'll go with that. In the rulebook, it says if the players want to play on a different server other than NA East, as long as both captains agree to it, you can do it. That is in the rulebook. I don't remember what rule it is, but it's in there. So if you want to exercise that, you can. Cheese with a nice goal. Gets Team Red up on the boards. What a way to just thread the needle on that one. Rips it top shelf. They're only down by 3. Rominator knocked loose. Laugh track dumps it down. Tyler here to retrieve this one. Cheese there, throws it up the far side. Laugh track here after this one, gets it off the backhand. Knocked loose. Rominator with an empty net. Walks it right in and takes that goal right back. Pockets it, and now we have a 5-1 game. And a 4-goal difference right back where we started. Score faster for my assist, meanie. Smiley face from Rom. Rominator with a nice touch. Tyler there knocks out one out. Laugh track down the near side. Lost to Nizzy. Nizzy here breaks this one out of the zone. Looking for the forehand pass. Kenny there reversing that one back down. Cheese there with a backhander. Not able to find the net. Here's Rominator with it off the backhand. Looking to take this one down the near side boards. Off the hip. Off the forehand backhand. Shots off the near side post and wide. Rominator getting a nice hand back over to Nizzy. Keeping that up. Keeping the pressure applied for the guys in blue. Dumped down. Cheese looking for the touch. But, oh, there's a little something I could pick up next time I cast a Pittsburgh game. Little cheese with a touch, you know. You're smelling what I'm stepping in. Laugh track with a back pass, not able to find a teammate. Rominator with an empty net, looking for that shot, not able to pull the trigger in time on the transition. Cheese with a backhand over to Kenny, off the forehead, lost to Tyler. Tyler here back on his own face-off circle. Kenny applies the pressure, looking for the goal off the backhand forehand. Tyler tries to keep it applied, but no! Kenny with a beautiful offensive drive brings this one out to a 3-goal difference yet again. And he's really shown it off, hitting that far side post and then finds its way in. Just grinding along. Going hard in the paint and awarded greatly. Get that out of there, Rom. You just said near side 3 times in 10 seconds. Impressed. I mean, you know, whenever you have a limited vocabulary of a 3rd grader, you know, that's kind of how you go. And you see off the backboard. Tyler getting a nice touch. Pings it up against his own cage. Looking to rag it for a hot second, perhaps. Cheese with an opportunity. Not able to find the puck in time. Nizzy there with a nice dump into the far side corner. Little stick action from Rom gets him a little bit of an elbow room. Laugh track there, intercepting that pass. Bank pass over to Cheese, not able to complete that one off the backboard. The alley-oop might be real. Cheese looking for the pass back to the point, able to find Laugh track off the hip. Lost over it. Kenny T tries to pick it up. Tyler there with a nice takeaway. Laugh track shot off the near side and wide. Cheese back to Laugh track. Back up to Cheese in the corner. Looking for the pass out in front, not able to find it. Tyler off of Nizzy. Nizzy there, picks it up off the back end, possibly lagging out, not entirely sure. The whole scenario there. Kenny T off Laugh track up to the far side board. Shot off behind the cage. 10 seconds remaining here. 3 goals is the difference. Team Blue in the lead. Well, empty net. Laugh track pops that one in. We got a 2-goal difference and maybe a chance. 5-3. Good pick by Cheese. Gives him that opportunity. Laugh track just to walk it in. Comeback time. But that's going to be the end of the match. 5-3, Team Blue end up taking that one. Tyler Rom, the man, the myth, the legend. 7 shots, 5 goals, 1 save to his name. He might just stick around on West servers. Laugh track's gonna head home. Rom's gonna go as well. Has some Mercy 10. We can roll the 10 out there. Password's lowercase a if you guys are interested in joining in. I saw Resp in the lobby. I think it was consistent LOL. I think the only reason I'm ever good is because of the ping advantage. Same. That's how we've rolled into possibly a promotional spot. Promotional spots in the open division. We did change it in the last few seconds. The top 2 teams in each conference down in the open division getting a bye into the intermediate league. Not sure what conference we're going to see them into quite yet. That's going to be a decision we have to make during the postseason. And then for that 5th and final spot to promote, we are going to have the 2 third-place teams play each other in a best-of-3 series to decide who moves on, who does not. We got Nixo, Nizzy, and Tyler here on Team Blue, and on the flip side, 2 Pittsburgh Spinners, Cheese and Kenny T, alongside the Hartford Wolf himself, the captain, the legend, Infidel. We'll see how this one matches up on the West Coast servers. Consistent ping. It's a little high. Tyler there loving it, living the dream. Looking to make this show a reality. Tie ball game. I forgot to set the score. And we'll get this one rolling. Good shot out. Nixo here getting a touch into the corner. Nice pass out. Nizzy here with an empty net. Looks for the shot. Hits the post and rings that one off to the far side. Kenny T here retrieving this one back down to the near side. Good pass out. Goes off Nizzy. Nizzy here. Off to the far side. Tries to weave through 2 defensive players. Able to throw that one out the length of the ice. Nixo looking for the opportunity. Kenny T turns him away at the door. Here's Cheese up into the corner. Pass down to Kenny. Cheese with a shot, not quite able to find it. Now comes out to the far side. Battle ensues. Tyler comes out on top. Nice shot by Cheese, able to find the back of the netting there. Brings us to a 1-0 score. A little stick check against Tyler.exe and finds a little bit of an opportunity there waiting for him. Just 1 minute, 1 second into the match. Score is 1-0. Kenny T battle against Tyler. Tyler looks to drag this one into the center lane. Infidel gets a touch to free that one up. Passed off to Kenny T. Kenny T gets around 2. Not able to get past Nixo. Down behind the goal line of the blue team. Tyler picks it up. Throws it off the backhand. Tries to find Nizzy. Not able to connect. Off the backboard it goes. Nizzy off the hip. Lost to Cheese. Cheese here with it now along the boards. Getting the better touch. Gets it off the forehand. Pass out in front of his own net. A little bit scary, but comes out of the zone nonetheless. Nizzy over to Nixo. Not able to connect. Goes off Tyler. Then to Kenny. Kenny off of Tyler. Tyler here drags this one down into the offensive zone, back behind the goal line. Looks to just run the gauntlet. Able to get past one. Able to shoot it. Not able to hit the net, though, as it goes off the near side. Nixo gets a touch. Goes off Kenny. Near side board. Shot on net. Nizzy just able to get enough on that one. And that one keeps that one wide. Nixo with a shot. Scores. What a goal. What a way to rip it right out of the pocket into the back of the twine. And we have a tie ball game at 1. I forgot I can't type while the show's on the road, so I'm just gonna make that quiet. And I will... We're about 15 minutes away from the start of the River Pups game, so I'm going to start working on, like, stats and stuff. See if I can put anything together for that one. Beautiful shot by Nixa. Rings that one home off the post and in. Gives us a 2-1 matchup. What's the Karen's abbreviation? MGMT? What does that even stand for? All right. Pups. GMT. I don't know how much polish I want to put into this. Nice shot by Cheese. Able to pop that one in. We got a tie ball game now, 2-2. Way to pick it up out of the corner right off the backhand. And finds it off the stick of Tyler. And that's an oof if I've ever seen it. Side of the net's so awkward. Just like me at the dance, man. I feel that. 2 minutes left. 2-2 is the score. Nizzy dumps this one out. Nixo off the far side boards. Looks for the bank pass to Tyler off the backhand. The forehand looks to drive it in. Takes us back to the point. Good shot. Good goal. Tyler able to rip it in there. And they take the lead right back from where it came from. 3-2. Team Blue. Off the hip of Cheese. Just unfortunate. But, you know, sometimes unfortunacy is the way to go. Is that a word? I feel like that's a word. We're going to go with yes. Alright. Alright, I've decided how much I want to put into this in the way of polish. So I'm gonna take a few seconds to figure that out. The Karens have a... Yeah, they do have a logo. Oh. Saves me a little bit of headache. Tyler, another goal. Look at him go. He's 4-2. "54 seconds remaining. Time is ticking." Oh, hang on. I'm gonna be 2 seconds. I gotta go. Hang on. Sorry about that. A little 2v1 action. All right, this will be... Probably fit a few more in there. This will be one of the last matches before the River Pups matchup. Getting a few pings. Ocean City Typhoons beat the Hoots tonight. I did not know that was... I thought they already submitted the logs for that. Alright, we might have another controversy going on. I'm gonna look into this as this match goes on. I already got stats for the Hoots versus Typhoons game. Nizzy bringing out the heat, finds a way to punch it in. Hang on. Don't feel right about this. Yeah, it was a forfeit win. Interesting. Alright, well, sure, why not? 30th. Got it in there. Try looking to fake out Neek, so able to bring this one down center lane. Looking to take it off the tip of the stick to the backhand, looking for the shot. Motion, yeah, they're playing a little 2v1 action. We're waiting for the River Pups to take on the Karens down in the Open Division. Neither of the Challenger games happened tonight. They're pushed into week number 6. Yeah. So most of the games that aren't happening tonight are just going to get pushed on a little further, you know? But yeah, I'm behind the scenes. I'm preparing for the matchup here to come. So if I'm not doing like dead pin commentary, that's kind of why. Yeah. Orlando River Pups probably gonna win, but nonetheless, I'll give it a shot. I didn't get to cast a lot last week because I was in Philly, so I'm gonna try to make the most of whatever shot I got. What is the Kentucky Karen's color? Pink? We're gonna go with pink. Pink feels like a Karen color. Yeah, Tyler keeping this one away. As long as he plays the keep away game nicely, I think he's got the W here. But if he doesn't, you know, there's 2 of them on the ice. Tyler looking for the shot, goes off Nizzy. Nizzy down the near side, looking to take his time. Tyler breaks away. Gets past 2, not able to get past the 3rd as the puck just trickles away just enough. But Tyler able to bring that one back around, and he found his first goal of the match. Oh, I don't remember what I did. There we go. Seafoam. Yo, what's up, Ultra Wolf? I don't even Seafoam Coral. Is it? Oh, totally a Karen color. I thought you meant their team color. I'm like, I don't see any. Coral definitely feels like a Karen color. I can confirm. I'll get on that ship. You know. All right, scores 2-3. I keep hitting the shift and control buttons, so score out of whack. Score is right now. Yeah. 2-3, minute 45 remaining. Team Tyler down, not out though. Tyler looking to prove his worth on the West Coast servers against two open players. Debatable. They are some of the best open players there are out here on the East Coast. As they're the undisputed. I keep moving this. They're the undisputed first place overall. Was this like 106? I don't remember what this was. 106. Yeah. Yeah. That looks nice. I'm okay with that. Score's tied 3-3. Minute 10 remaining. Now that I have that finished, I can actually like kind of focus on the game at least a little bit. Oh no, I don't have that map figured out. Come on, that's stupid. Well, with that, Tyler gains the lead. Nice shot from basically the slot. A little zig, little zag. Finds a little bit of a gap and takes it. 4-3. Tyler in the lead. Oh, I still do records. What's the Karen's record right now? Karen's got 3 games left. Pups are 7-1. Tyler tagging another one on. He's at 5. Nizzy has left the building with 30 seconds remaining. What a guy. Let's see. Aaron's are 5 and 4 without an overtime loss. Great record. Nope. There we go. Tyler tags on another one. Alright. Now, see, normally I just have this done before the game, but, yeah. Good match. We got time for no more. We're gonna just kind of chill out and get ready for River Pups game. I think I have this graphic done. That took a lot less time than it normally does. Normally that's an absolute nightmare to do. But since I don't have any other graphic to show you guys, I'm just going to show you the standings for the division we're going to be watching. Over here in the Open Blue Conference, we're looking at the 3rd seed against the 7th. We'll see how this one goes. But yeah, it'll be interesting. One of these teams actually in a promotional spot. The way promotions work, if you're not familiar with the open promotions into intermediate, top 4 teams make it no matter what. 2 third place teams in each conference will be playing against each other for that 5th and final spot. Right now, the race is tight. Portland Pirates, I think, moved up into this spot after our game tonight. So Ice Monkeys get knocked down. Portland Pirates are actually in it with 17 points to their name. Just 1 point away from solidifying their automatic bye. 2 third place teams play a best of 3 to get into it. And yeah, River Pups looking to hold their spot and solidify it, maybe move up. Right now they're tied with the Ding Dongs. Ding Dongs having the better head-to-head record, so they're up in the standings into the bye. Orlando River Pups with a win tonight would solidify their bye into the Intermediate League at the end of the season. That's what they're looking for here tonight with this next matchup. 3-way tie for 2nd place over in the Blue Conference. Really looking to make that change. But with that being said, I'm going to get everything set up and we will move into the matchup whenever it is time. Thank you for the follow, Ultra Wolf. I see you. You're having a great day. It's been a questionable week here in Slapshot, and a lot of controversy surrounding the league. But and if I join you in the casting booth, sorry for asking so much. I kind of want to solo this so I can get warmed back up because I took a week off. And the last one I casted was with Skiz, and I didn't really cast at all that game. We just kind of hung out. So I want to use this as practice. What am I missing? That one. Satisfaction is key. My throat was dead after co-casting. Never want to talk that much again. Yeah, I feel that. That's, yeah, I feel that. That's one of the reasons I do want to get warmed back up, because that's... Whenever you don't cast for a while, you can't do back-to-back games as easily. Like back when I did volleyball, I was doing like every night. Every night we had a game. Every day I would go home with a hoarse throat, and after doing that for like a week, it kind of mellowed out and I figured out what it wanted. So I gotta hit that stride again. Plus back then I did a lot. My commentary voice was a lot more like Rick. But yeah, that's something you just gotta push through, and eventually it'll come back. So the more I do commentary, the more it'll pop back into place. Vibe out. Let's see, there's a logo. River Pups. River Pups have a logo, right? It's not on the site because the people that update the site's logos, you know, kind of sleeping. I blame Blades, specifically him, only him. He knows what I'm talking about. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think Blades has any control over what graphics are on the site and which ones aren't. Don't DM him, please. Don't forget the keywords like dink. Oh man, I love dink. Dink's my favorite buzzword. Just doinking it, dinking it. Real zesty. Oh, what height do I normally keep this at? 44? That's a weird number. That's close enough. Oh yeah, the River Pups taking on the... Oh, I gotta switch that back. Hang on, I can't do pregame stuff yet. Now I can do pregame stuff. We Gucci. Server's absolute doo-doo. But yeah, both teams looking to match up, looking for a promotional spot here in the match here tonight as the Kentucky Karens taking on the Orlando River Pups. Looking at the two rosters, C-Max, Hi, I'm John, Lit, and Liv. Liv being the captain of the Kentucky Karens. On the flip side, they got Kojo, Dom, they got Drew, and they got Kappa. Kappa, one of the biggest names in West Coast as well as East. We're going to see what happens. But yeah, John immediately regretting playing these guys, as evident out there in the chat. I didn't even set the things, but yeah. So it's sure to be interesting between these two teams here tonight, as they're both playing for a promotional spot into the Intermediate League, as we watch the Open Division Blue Conference battle this one out. Kojo sitting on the bench here for River Pups. River Pups in red, and the Karens in blue. We have a full roster on each side of the ice. Who will be the victor coming out of these next 15 minutes of Slapshot? Will it be the Karens? Will it be the River Pups? Only time will tell, and we'll be here to try to document every second, every step of the way. Good luck, have fun in the chat. How many goals you guys think will be scored? That is my question. I think that's more interesting than who's going to win, because it's 3rd seed against 7th seed. Do you think it's going to be you think it's going to be a mercy? You think it's not going to be a mercy? Interesting. This is an 11-goal game. That's the Dennis prediction right there. But both teams are ready to rock, ready to roll. We're going to take this one to the ice and settle it in smash as we have 15 minutes of slap shot to be played between the Kentucky Karens and the Orlando River Pups. River Pups in the red on the right side of the screen. The Karens in the blue defending the left side. And we will let this one play out. As I don't have the graphics set up right. Oh, that's wonderful. I love every second of this. This is amazing. Hoorah. I love it. There we go. I could just do this. Hang on. That's a little bit easier to see, right? Yeah. Pass out in front. Lit getting a nice dump out. Ping is absolutely brutal. Drew here getting a touch on this one, sitting with it, looking to take this one out with the 900 ping. Dom able to find Cap. Shot just wide of the netting. Cap getting a touch on this one off the backhand. Looks for the shot. Not able to find it. Dom struggling for this one. Looking to take it off the forehand backhand. Nice shot, but just wide off the far side. John here to retrieve this one with a halo. Cap keeping that one down in the corner. Pass back out to the point. Shot off the defenseman. Drew getting that one out in front. Nice dump out by Liv. The captain himself taking charge. Dom with a bank pass out to the front. Cap looking for the spinorama. Not able to find the forehand pass out in front. Lit will keep this one in the corner. Dom back at the point. Pick this one up. Throwing it towards the net. Hits the brain bucket, if you will, of Liv. And that one stays wide of the netting. Lit trailing after this one. Pass goes out. Not entirely. Cap looking to bring this one back out the other way. Backhand shot off of Lit. Goes over to John. John here out in the corner looking for the backhand wrap out. Goes off the forehead of Dom. Lit looking for the shot. Not able to hit it off the 600 ping that he possibly had in that sequence. Cap looking for the shot. Goes off Liv back behind the net. Drew looking to take this one back into his own defensive end for the Pups. Dom loosens it for just a moment. Lit keeping that one along the boards. The battle ensues. The ping bowl is real. That one gets dumped out the other way. Here's John with it now. Looking to take this one for a walk down the near side. Looking to break this one out for the Karens. Cap getting a touch on this one. John here throwing out to Liv. Liv off the forehand, stopped by Dom. Dom out the other way, shoots, scores! And that's the first goal of the match, coming courtesy of the Orlando River Pups. Dom right from the red line. That's going to be probably the majority of the goals we're going to see here in this matchup. With 3:07 remaining in the first period of play, the score is tied! If you can believe that. Lit off the face-off. Able to pick it up off of the loosening that Liv has caused. C-Max giving an F in chat. We are back to a 0-goal difference. 10 more to go. 9 to go! Drew with a shot, scores! And we have yet again another tally to add on to the marker for the River Pups. 2-1. Karens looking for an answer here now. John taking up half the net. Puck goes the other side. 2 minutes, 5 seconds into the match, and we have 3 goals. Lit over to Liv. Liv not able to send that one past the defense. John picks it up. Dom finds his way down to the near side. Here's Drew with it now. Pass out to Cap. Cap looks for the forehand shot. Not able to find it off the monkey backpack. Now comes up to the far side boards. Dom here back at the point. Pressured up by Lit. Lit getting a nice touch on this one. Throws it towards the net off the far side and wide. Dom getting the first touch on this one for the River Pups. Down to the near side. Passes this one out to Cap. Cap here off the backhand forehand. Not able to shoot that one past. And that one finds the back of the net as Drew able to capitalize substantially, giving his team the lead. Face-off comes down. Dom here, down to the near side, looking to take this one himself back out the other way. Cap throws it up to the far side boards. Here's John. Battle goes off the backhand, looks for the shot. Not able to find it was Liv, or I believe that was Lit. That one comes back out the other way. Shot back down by Liv. Cap trailing Lit. Lit getting the first touch on this one. Off the backhand, looks to take it out in front. Dom there sweeping that one out down to the near side. Pass goes down into the corner. Cap loosening it. John getting a backhand. Keeps it along the boards, trying to keep this one out of the shot lane. Dumps this one out. Drew here picks this one up. Awarded with the save in the process. Passing this one back out. John here controls that one. A little bit of goalie war action. Lit looking for the shot. Gets it past. Weaves through the defense and finds its way into the back of the net, making it 2-3. Sorry, I'm editing text in the background. So the score is going to be a little wonky for the time being. And we're good. I had to get the intermission set up. I forgot to do that whilst we were waiting. So now we should get everything should be crispy. Drew getting that one off the post, looking to take this one back off the shot of Liv. Drew able to get a little bit of elbow room, not able to get enough as Liv causes the fumble up to the far side boards, able to advance this one for the Kentucky Karens. Slapped back out the other way by Caparino. Caparino in the offensive side, Lit able to bring this one away off the forehand, sauced out. Dom keeps this one in the offensive zone for the River Pups. Slapped back by Cap to Dom to Drew. Drew with a shot saved by Liv out in the slot. Looking for that shot, not able to get the angle right. Throws this one down to the near side boards over to Lit. Lit along the near side, stolen by Cap. Caparino looking for the backhander out in front, not able to find a recipient of that one. John throws it out to his own point, and Litz will throw that one out the rest of the yard. 5 goals have been made so far in the first period. 3 to the name of the Orlando River Pups, 2 to the Kentucky Karens, and a long bomb, almost able to send it in, but Lit able to find the capitalizer, and we have a 6th goal of the match, tying us back up like a hog in a rodeo. Drew almost able to get that one, but lags out at the last possible moment. 41 seconds remaining. And we will see what might transpire here in the next few periods of play. Dom taking this back behind his own net, lagging a little bit. That might have just been on my end. 30 seconds remaining. Caparino out to the point. Drew with a shot, not quite able to find the tail. Here's Cap out the other way. Pass out in front. Dom not able to take that one at the point. Retrieving this one back on the defensive end. 20 seconds remaining. Dom down to the near side. Pass off the boards to himself, looking for that little trick shot, not quite able to find it. John will rag this one for the time being. 10 seconds remaining here in the first period of play between the Karens and the River Pups. Pass goes out. Liv off the forehand, shoots off of Dom and wide. And that will be the end of the first period of play. 3-3, we're tied. We will move into the second period of action. We take a look at the tail by the numbers. River Pups coming out with a lot to say there in the first period of play. We'll see how the rest of the match goes. Server's real bad. And yeah, I had experienced that firsthand. I feel that on a spiritual level. I wouldn't even wish this against my worst enemy. Hopefully, before Season 2 starts, we'll get the lag situation all tucked away. It's only NA East. I'll throw out another reminder: if the 2 captains of any team at any given time agree to play on a different server other than the default, which for West Coast is the West servers, and then the remainder of the Slapshot Premier League is East servers, if 2 captains want to play on a different server than that, they are allowed to, as long as both teams are in agreement. That being said, all the players are ready to go, so we will take this one down to the ice, where we will see the secondary period of play. I want to talk to a manager. Infidel coming in with the slapper. Of the knee variety, if you know what I mean. Good dumping. John here picks this one up. Throws this one down the length of the ice. Nice save by Drew. Lit looking to take this one to the house. Just that. And throws that one into the back of the twine. And the Karens are... Oh my gosh, I just realized what MGMT stands for. It stands for management. Genius. I finally unlocked the key to the universe with that realization. Scores 4-3. Management in the lead. John here taking this one down to the near side off the backhand, looking to weave around Cap, but no one's been able to do that in centuries. Drew there dumps this one down. John picks it back up for the Karens, dumps this one out, returning that favor. Dom here with the possession down to the near side, trails this one off the backhand, throws it down the length of the ice. John here picks it up, takes it behind his cage, looks to take the break out to the far side. Cap forces the turnover. Drew here to pick it up back in his own corner. He throws it right back where it came from. Liv with a return to sender, and Drew will pick it up yet again. The lag tsunami this evening, says Ultra Wolf. I can't think of a better description than that. Man, I don't know if I had the stroke or what happened there, but man, unfortunate set of circumstances. Liv able to get the awarded goal off the post, off of Dom's stick, and we play next servers on West, says Cap, and as long as I think Liv's the captain of the Karens now. As long as Liv says yes, we are. I'd be 100% down with that. It's a lot more consistent. We were playing a little pub match. Everyone was getting consistent 60. Doesn't really matter about your ping whenever it comes to East Coast. I had 12 ping in my match, and it was running at like 3 frames per second. I'll just throw that out there. Take it what you will, and we'll get our focus back to the game. John here in the corner for the Karens. Dumps this one out. Dom with a nice read on that one. Shoots. Nice save. But unfortunately was Cap with the main focus of contact there. Cap retrieving this one back to his own defensive end. Throws it back for Drew. Drew not able to take that one up in stride, but after a moment he does. Dumped out. Liv right back into the offensive zone. Drew picks up the loose puck. Bank pass to himself. Liv looking to make him pay as he plays with it in front of his own net. Cap with one man to beat. John denies him at the doorstep. Liv throws it up to the far side boards. Cap's off the backhand, looking for the bank pass to himself. After a moment, throws it back to the point. Drew off the forehand, looks for Cap, and he will do just that. Back to the point. Drew not able to send that one off the hip to the stick, down to the near side boards. Here's Liv with a now shot, saved by Dom off the side of the cage. Dom will take it up to the far side boards. Off the backhand forehand transition, look for the saucer shot. Nice save by John off the forehead and wide of the net. And Cap looking to take this one back to the far side. John to meet and greet him. Knocked loose by John. John here taking this one away for the Karens. Backhand pass over to Liv. Liv over to Litz. Not able to take that one off the beret. Lit will keep this one applied as he goes off the backhand, looking for that shot out in front of the crease, but not able to find a recipient. Back out in front. Lit. Swing and a miss. John here with it now. Shooting off the far side and wide. Dom having a say in where that shot went. Liv keeps this one alive for the Kentucky Karens. Drew picks it up. Throws back to Dom for the River Pups. Forehand pass. Goes off Lit. Liv directs it towards the net. Drew there to meet and greet that one. Cap looking for that shot. Not quite able to send off the backhand. Dom here back at the point. Throws it back down behind the enemy goal line. Caparino trying to work his magic on the offensive side. John bringing this one out and away down the near side corner. Caparino back to the point. Barrels this one off the backhand. Throws it out in front. Goes off Liv. Off the side of the cage. John directing traffic back behind the cage. Caparino looking to take this one to the house. Not quite able to find it as John throws it up to the far side boards. Caparino picks up where he left off. Dom, shot on net. John picks it up. Down the near side, off the backhand. Looking for the pass off of Caparino's forehead. Down the length of the ice. Drew here to return that favor. Goes over the stick of Liv towards the net, but not on. Caparino up to the far side boards. Takes his time. Forehand backhand action. Looks for the transition. Not able to find the popper as that one goes off the far side. Shot. Scores. Domicus. Able to find the way. And it was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I don't remember how that might just be an inside joke that I thought of. Yes, I forgot where I worked. We figured out a way to combine Dwayne "The Rock" and Do You Know DeWay, and that's where that came from. I'm sorry, I forgot. That's not public knowledge. Can't breathe in this helmet. I have rights, says Juice. 1 goal is the difference. Management is up. We'll see how long that lasts. With 58 seconds remaining, we have 9 goals on the tally board. I'm not sure what the prediction came out to be. Well, we were looking for the over-under of 10 goals. Liv back into the corner. Cap off the backside of the cage looking for a self-pass. Lit down behind his own goal, looking to rag it for the 43 seconds, but Cap bringing this one out and away. Down low in the offensive zone, pass back out to the near side point. Drew just a tag behind the play. Has to retreat with this one back behind his own goal. Off the backhand, looks for the saucer off the forehead of Liv. Goes off of Lit. Drew here with a hand on this one. Goes off of Domicus. Cap keeping this one down to the near side. Lit looking to take this one through the offensive zone. Goes off into the far side corner. Dom taking this one off the forehand, the backhand. Looking to take this one down the near side boards. Able to find Cap. Cap with a pass out in front. Goes off of Lit. Dom shoots, scores, and we're tied back up. 5-5. The River Pups are back in it. I'd buy that for $1. Thank you so much for the sub, Infidel. It means a lot to me. Hope I got your back, bro. 13 seconds remaining. 5-5 is the score. We're tied up like a hog in a rodeo. 10 seconds remaining here in the second period of play. We still got 1 more to play, and it might be on West servers. Domicus off of Liv. Back to Drew. Drew pass over to Cap. Cap off the forehead. Not able to accept that one in time, and that one's going to end the second period of play. And we will await the answer of what server we're going to play on. If Liv wants to play West, we will play West. That is up to him. The West servers don't spike as bad. But he needs the answer. 11 goals will happen. You're going to have 100 plus ping on West, but it will be consistent. I would take a consistent 100 ping over 12 with spikes. Arm wrestle for it. Alright, we're gonna have John and Cap arm wrestle. Just see what servers we play on. A whole period, get the 1 goal. Too strawny. I'm just waiting to see what the controversy. Drew says west, Cap says west. I forgot I can't make type. It's up to the captains. Alright, well, after you've just been, tasted every flavor of the rainbow in my soundboard, Dom doesn't have a say in this. It's between, Kojo and Liv. Kojo says east. Alright, we gotta go east then. It's up to the captains. No one else can have a say in it. Drew says 3. Alright, we're playing European. That settles it. Drew said 3. Liv says west, Kojo says east, and because the default server is east, that's what we're going with. Oceanic, we can do that. I'm fine with that. Feels like a compromise. Alright, we're sticking with east. Kojo said so. Until they ready up, we're going to take a look back at the tale of the numbers. River Pups out on top in most categories. And that seems to be... seems to be the tale so far in the game here this evening. We're playing on east servers. It's been settled. Kojo said east. That's the default, so we gotta stick with it. Both captains have to agree on an alternative, and since that's not the case, we're sticking with east. That's the final decision. Just ready up, and we'll get this third period underway. It's 10 p.m. The sooner we're done with this, the sooner we go to bed. Were we majority east then? Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't looking at the vote. It's between the captains. Alright. Both teams ready to rock. Ready to roll. So are we. We're going to take this one to the ice with the final 5 minutes of play between the Kentucky Karens and the Orlando River Pups. Orlando River Pups, the 5th seed, against the 7th seed, which are the Kentucky Karens. Puck is dropped back to John. John down to the near side. Bank pass looking for himself. Drew there with a hip on that one. Leaves that one for Dom. Shot saved by John. Nice sweep out to the far side. Drew there picks that one up off the backhand. Not quite able to keep it with him. Cap drives in at the point. Hits the slot. Throws it out in front. Goes off John. Dom shoots. Nice save by John. And Dom will keep this one going. Dom off the backhand. Forehand. Looking for that shot. Gets through traffic. Nice save by John. Throws it out the other way. Drew off the forehead of Lit. Drew looking to take a one through the gauntlet that is Lit himself. Takes it up to the far side. Looking to take it off the backhand. Dumps this one out. Hits Cap on the forehead. Cap, look off the forehand. Backhand. Forehand. Looking for the shot. Impossible angle. Shoots off the far side and wide. Drew here picks this one up. Not able to take that one. My bad. Lit with a shot off of the forehead of Cap. Thrown into the far side corner after the secondary touch is made. Dom there with a dump out. Kept alive by John. John here for the Karens. Down to the near side. Weaves past Cap. Shot by John. Goes off the forehead of Drew. Into the paint. Weaves through the traffic and somehow finds a way into the back of the twine, and the Kentucky Karens take the lead. Absolute chaos out there in the circle, and can we take that one to a replay, please? Man, 11th goal is made, and those who bet for the over on the 10-goal difference is a happy camper tonight. So we have hit the marker. Drew there, passing it into John. John here off the backhand. Looks to take this one out. Goes off Drew into the far side boards. Here's Drew yet again with it. Off the forehand backhand. Shot off of Lit. Lit up to the far side. Looking to take this one to the house. Goes off Dom. Down to Liv. Nice shot, but just off the far side. Here's Drew with it now for the River Pups. Back to Dom. Dom here off the forehand. Looking for the saucer. Looking to take his time. Pass down to the near side. Chip and chase might be the name of the game here in the Lag Fest. But that's up to the teams to decide. Nice shot. Cap looking to take that one to the house. John denying him access out at the door. Playing the bouncer role perhaps. Domicus left over to Drew. Bank pass down the near side boards. Caparino out off the forehand. Dumps this one down the length of the ice. 3:10 remaining here in the regulation. The third period of play. Shot down to the near side. Drew here to take this one down for Orlando. Pass off the backhand, hits Liv. Liv taking this one to the house, not able to get past. Caparino with an opportunity, not able to pull the trigger on the 200 ping. And John will take this one up to the far side for management. Goes off the forehand of Domicus. Keeps this one going for the Orlando River Pups. Lit coming out the other way for the Karens. Off the backhand over to John. John hits the tip of the stick. Keeps this one going off the near side. Retreats back into the defensive end. Looking for the backhand dangle. Caparino keeping step with him. Hits him off the hip. The forehand shot off of John. John keeps this one in the pocket. Looking to take this one up the far side, but stopped by Cap. And Litz will take this one back for the Karens. Pass over to Liv. Lost to Dom. Battle ensues. Goes down Orlando way. Here's Drew with an out. Pass down to the near side. Look for Cap. Goes off the back end. Nice way to keep stride with him was Litz. And Drew will take this one up to the far side. Forehand pass. Not able to get past Liv. Retreats this one down to the near side. Pass out and around the bell. Caparino. Stick checked away by Lit. Gives Liv the dump in. Drew over to Cap. Cap off the backhand. Looks for the forehand pass over to Drew. Knocked loose by Lit down the length of the ice. 1:58 remaining. The Karens are in the lead, looking for the upset of the century as they look to take their march into the promotional spot, perhaps. Lit with a nice forehand pass into the offensive zone. Goes off Drew into the Karens zone once again. John up the far side boards. Slapped back down by Dom. John here with it now. Takes charge. Shot off of Dom up to the far side corner. And the Orlando River Pups looking to take this one out of the zone. Nice saucer pass. Dumps this one down and in. John there to meet and greet that one off the hip. Caparino knocks that one loose back to Drew. Drew here off the hip. Lost to Lit. Lit lost the Cap. Thrown up into the far side corner. John looking to take this one off the backhand. And, yeah, John looking to take this one out. Backhand shot. Drew with a nice save. Bobbles it off the far side post and wide. Dom there to clear that one out. The length of the ice gives his team some time to breathe. Here's John off the backhand. Dom here off the backhand as well. Nice shot, but just wide off the far side. Here's John. Dom here picking this one up for the Pups. Flags out in the corner. 60 seconds remaining. River Pups down by 1. Let's see if they can make a capitalization here on this offensive push. Liv making Dom's life a living nightmare. Caparino out at the point. Lost to Litz. Liv. Nice dump in. Keeps this clock just draining out. It's Domicus. Takes it out with a forehand saucer dump in. The clock is at 1M for me. Oh no. 36 seconds and the Caparino's lagging out big time. So much so that the clock is just, decided to take the day off. Liv looking for the shot. Drew there picks this one off the backhand. Looks for that wraparound pass. Goes off Cap out in front with an opportunity. No one in a red jersey to pick that one up. John retreats back behind his own cage for a little bit of safety. Caparino applies that offensive pressure. 18 seconds remaining. 1 goal the difference. And the Karens out on top. Drew off the forehand. The backhand shot off of Liv. Liv dumps this one down, and that might actually do it. 10 seconds remaining. Domicus looks for the pass out off the backhand. The forehand pass. No! Missing the shift. Caparino shoots off of John and White. He saves the game with that, and that's unbelievable. How did he manage to see through that one? 10 years in the future, John able to read that one like a Jedi, and the Karens come out on top. What a game. 11 goals up on the scoreboard. Kentucky Karens come out with a big upset between these teams here this evening. And they go home the happiest campers I've ever seen here in the Slapshot Premier League. What a game. What a game. Kentucky Karens. Definitely the underdog here this evening, but wow. If anyone would have put their money on them, they would have came out on top big time. But thank you for the compliment, Infidel. It means a lot to me. We'll do the show feed stream eventually. I don't know when though. Not the biggest prize pool here for the predictions, but it is what it is. 50 points in the pot, all of them going over to Wait, what's the question in chat? Hang on, I gotta look back over chat. This is bad. Fire truck me. Oh, the we talked is just filler. Does this mean to get does need to get paused? Darth, you have power. Say something, man. Is this getting I really don't. I don't have the power to postpone games. that's more M-Dub. If you want to postpone games, just open a ticket. He'll probably do it. But yeah. We had a lot of outstanding games, not in the sense of skill level, but outstanding as they're not getting played. And if I knew we were postponing games, I would have postponed mine as well. But, yeah. How does emergency sub for one of the games? Are you playing for the East League again? Alright, so Cap, he wasn't drafted at the beginning of the season, so you can play for both West and East. Whenever adding players, it's up to the discretion of whoever's answering the ticket, and so Cap got onto the the Pops. Once you're on the roster, you know? But, yeah. None of the tickets have been answered so far this evening, which kind of upsets me. That means I'm gonna have to do it. But we'll have to roll into it. We must endure. There's 1 week left. The week we have played, or what we took 2 weeks off, that absolutely destroyed most teams. We just need to tough it out, get it done, and then go home. And we'll worry about season 2 when it comes. That's my mentality of it. Just dump and pray. Dump to take and pray. That's the Ice Orcas. That's less than Dennis. Not my words. Too many teams are just doing the dump and chase. That's the name of the game. Whenever it comes to lag, you just gotta dump and chase and hope for the best. But yeah, I agree with Infidel. We just gotta endure it. It's not about the wins. It's about having the league to compete in. Yeah, if you're asking me for advice, I would suggest if you're playing East Coast games, just play it on West Coast. It's steady lag. It doesn't matter what your ping is if it's steady. I played against the Pirates earlier today. I had 12 ping. It was atrocious. It was so bad. Cap your frames down to 15. That's what it felt like. A lot of people are retiring. Yeah, I think who's retiring? The Guppies. Which is understandable. I didn't see Renard sticking around too much after he stepped down with the Baguettes. It just seems like some people are just not having as much fun as they used to playing this game, and that's it's kind of me included. If it wasn't 12 ping is atrocious. It's not about, you know, it was 12s across the board. It was really unbearable. I could not play. It was like I got an update every like 3 seconds because some of the players had 100 ping. Some of the players had 12. Me and my brother both had 12. And it was really bad. As long as you get consistent ping, it's fine. But whenever it spikes, that's whenever the real kicker comes in. But yeah, we'll just if you're playing East Coast games, see if you can play West Coast. If both teams are okay with it, you know, just send it. You know, you're playing a little customs, and people are all right with it for the most part. Renard coming in. I thought you were gone. Oh, I was just saying it after the Baguettes went under. I kind of assumed you might be retiring after this season. Just because, I don't know, it's after a while, the game kind of gets old and whatever, and, you know, oh, C-Mac, whatever, he didn't, whatever, no, we're not sticking with that. I wanted to leave, yeah. I didn't mean to join back a team. Yeah, I feel it. I kind of assumed that's what the situation was, but, you know, that's just where we're at. I mean, you guys are doing pretty good. Like, I haven't casted many of your guys' games, but like many by that I mean none. No, I might have. Hang on, I might have casted one. I don't remember. It's been a long 2 weeks. 30 ping also feels like 80 sometimes. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you get spikes, there's nothing you can do about it. If you get consistent ping, it's great. It's like the Rocket League. It's like the... I feel like an old man now. It's like the Rocket League. Just me, the baguettes weren't supposed to play at all. It was a mistake. I mean, it is what it is, you know. You jump into it. I don't like the spinning. It wasn't about the losses. Yeah, I feel you. It was very apparent from like the outside view because I didn't have any info on the inside about that. It was very apparent. It was something more underlying than just losing out the first. What you guys played K-Spire first, and he absolutely popped off. Like, playing against K-Spire for the first game is not a good way to start it. A lot of turmoil. Yeah, I feel you. But yeah. Yeah, Gups are gonna make pro, and then most of them are gonna retire. That's why whatever the promotions might be at the end of the season, I'm not gonna. Don't put much weight behind it. Cause like the #1 spot's gone, so the Stampede and Ice Workers right now moving up, and then we're messing around. I didn't play it all. Yeah. It's like I don't think the Vengeance are gonna be here next season because I know John Boy doesn't really want to play. And then Orange is leaving for the military, so that leaves me and Netsky. And Netsky hasn't messaged me in 3 weeks about Slapshot, so I think the Victoria Vengeance are going under. Unless I can get, like, Jeb and Nick to play, I don't think we're going to have a team. But I think a lot of teams are going to be gone next season. We might go down to 1 conference per division again, which is going to be bizarre, because I know we have four open teams that'll play West Coast. But they joined the league late. So, at least, what is it? 9 open teams are going to be gone. Guaranteed. But, don't feel bad about it. This game is sad. It's in a sad state right now. I feel like the reason they unpaused it, this is not an official answer by any means, but I feel like the reason they unpaused it was because it's been drug on long enough. We started in January, and that was the qualifying. Started in January. I think the beginning of February is whenever the actual season started. But Dandy Skaters are here to stay. That's what I like to hear, Dennis. It looks bad to disband. Yeah, I mean, from the outside, like the term disband is really frowned upon. But everyone's got their reasons. Everyone, like, whether you just lose interest in the game, your team doesn't really want to play anymore. There's a lot of reasons why teams disband, and all of them are understandable. But yeah, someone's streaming Rebound with 530 viewers. What do you mean? That's not real. Who is Kings? He's kind of got a lit overlay, I'm not gonna lie. Is anyone that I know streaming? No. Is Chase streaming? Yes. We're probably gonna host Chase whenever we're done. Oh my gosh. So the first time I saw Tyler.exe play Slapshot was on a streamer named Gag on Me. I remember popping in there and watching him 1v4 somebody. And he's streaming right now. I'm not a huge fan of him, but there's a little tidbit for you. Yeah, some teams just disband, some teams don't. It's all about how much interest the group as a whole has in the game and if they click or not. There's some toxic groups out there. Some teams that really don't click. As long as you can find a good group of guys that you can just kind of chill with, like the Hartford Wolves. Great group of guys. They just kind of chill out. They play their games. They get it done. They're just a group of friends playing some hockey. Now, if you can find a group like that, you're golden. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. But yeah, it's all about finding that stride and sticking with it. But yeah. My matches I'm going to be casting this next week. I'm definitely casting the Ice Orcas and Guppies game. Definitely casting the Baked Beans versus the Orangutans, as both of those matchups probably... I'm not going to say that on stream, Zarth. I got you. You might be watching, though. Lots of baked beans versus orangutans. Both of those games going to affect the standings in Challenger League. Of course, I'm going to pick up whatever pro games that Min doesn't, but on top of that, I'm going to look to try to take a few intermediate games as well, a few influential games. New Jersey Noobs playing both second and third seeds, so I'm going to try to pick up both of those games. It's going to be interesting. Then across the pond in Blue Conference, the Oklahoma Exotics taking on the Atlanta Terror. Going to try to cast that game next week as well. Other than that, I don't know what games I'm going to be playing. What are my predictions for Challenger to Pro? Man, that's a loaded potato right there. What is Tyler's Twitch channel? I don't remember. It's like TYLR something like that. It's up in the history somewhere. TYLZREXE. Go Cuppies goes. Orca's gonna get stomped by like 9 goals. It's gonna be interesting. If Guppies beat Orcas, I don't know what's gonna happen. If the Orcas find a way to beat the Guppies, which I don't know how likely that is. It's all a toss. I don't know. It's all about who's got the easy games. Hang on, let me look at the standings. All right, so Ice Orcas is probably gonna win against the Minutemen. That'll give them 1 win, puts them at 24. Stampede probably gonna beat the Outlaws. That brings them back up to 23. Baked Beans, they play Orangutans. That's a maybe. Baked Beans play the Guppies. That's a probably not. Baked Beans play the Outlaws. That's also a maybe. Man. The way the schedule worked out, I don't know what's gonna happen. Orcas did meet Noob, Ghoul, and I. That is true. I'm not counting Orcas out for the count. I'm pretty sure they're gonna promote. But if you're asking for my opinion outside the Guppies, hang on, let me look at the rosters real quick. I'm not too familiar with the Challenger League. I don't know. I think the Outlaws are gonna make a run. I think the Outlaws are gonna leapfrog the Beans and capitalize on the chance. I mean, they're down by a lot, but I feel like they're gonna at least make a run. When do the stars come out for this week? We're still talking about it. We still have a lot of games in hand for week 5. But you want the rundown of like a little sneak peek and see what's going on behind the stage. For West Coast, just to get this one out, Rambone's first, DZ, then Holly. For Challenger, we're looking at Renard in first, Newell in second with 18 points. Renard's in first with 19 points, and then Gubby has 13 points, being in third. Alright, for pro, alright, I found the pro. So, Min's standpoint, to throw her name on this, Panther's first with 20 points. Bombs is second with, is that 11? Bombs is second with 11. And then Rom, you are third star right now with 17 points. Only reason you're third and Bombs is second is because of games played. Bombs has 2 games less played than you. But after we get week, I don't know if we're putting this out before or after this week's over. Like tonight. No, up there for IM. IM stars are right now Kenny T, less than Dennis, and Brutal. Kenny T has 20 points on 3 games played. Less than Dennis has 13 points, 3 games played, and Brutal has 12 points on 3 games played. So Dennis is second star. We haven't even talked about Open. Open's a disaster. There's one team that didn't even play in week 5. They had 3 forfeited games. Poor Pink. Open's just a disaster. I don't even know if we're gonna do 3 stars this week or not. Okay. I was skipping over what tickets were submitted, and yeah, I feel like MW's being a little too lenient. That's my 2 cents on the matter. Open has a lot of matches outstanding, and one captain hasn't scheduled any 3 of his. Didn't talk about it at all, and he submitted a ticket like an hour ago asking to postpone all 3 of his games. And MW said yes, which upsets me slightly, not gonna lie. But yeah, I don't. It's weird. I never did answer who I'm picking for promos and challenger. Guppy's probably gonna make it, but they're gonna drop out, so they gotta fill that spot. The question right is basically Stampede, Ice Orcas, or Beans. Pick the 2 out of the 3. But I think the Outlaws are going to make at least a running shot at this. Like their schedule might not be the best as they play the Tangs, the Guppies, and the Outlaws. So there's a guaranteed maybe 4 points. So they'll get at least 24. So it's possible. But I don't think anyone's catching the Guppies. They pretty much solidified their first spot. I think they clenched. Didn't they clench? I'm pretty sure they clenched, right? They got 3 games in hand. Stampede have 3 games. 2, 4, 6. So the overtime loss gets them in for a clench, right? No? I'm bad at math. No, never mind. If the Guppies win 1 more game, they clench. That's the math I was looking for. But the Guppies, very controversial. Final week. It's Ice Orcas, Baked Beans. Baked Beans and Ice Orcas looking for the playoff spot. Stampede playing the Tangs first and foremost. Oh, the Stampede have 4 games in hand. They play the Voodoo. Hammers, the Orcas. This is an interesting matchup for the last 6th week of Slapshot Premier League. We don't actually go pro. We have to beat the Mallards if we finish 2nd. True. First place gets an automatic bye. 2nd place gets to play the Mallards for the promo. We need 2 wins. 1 being against the Orcas. Yeah, that's true. Well, if you guys win 1 game, you get guaranteed at least a shot. But, yeah. If you beat the Orcas, you clench. That's the name of the game right now. And I'm definitely, if Min's not casting it, I will. Whenever that might be. If that happens next week. I didn't even see Unglued Snail gifted a sub. Thank you, Snail. Hope you're having a great day. Bernard finally popping off. Yeah. You're saving it for the you're saving it for the stream. Yeah, if it's not for show, then it's not worth much. Thank you so much for the sub, Bernard. I hope you're having a great day. I got your back. Bernard absolutely popping off beast mode. Yeah. I might have to fancy up the stream a little bit for that match. But, yeah. This has been the longest stream to cast 1 game I've ever done. It's been 2 hours. And that was the laggiest game I've ever casted. Mike is phenomenal, by the way. I don't think I've ever watched Mike play. See, he didn't play Season 4, did he? Ruminator's kind of popping off. I don't... He is, though. Scored 7 goals against the Storm yesterday. Feeling good. Rom do be popping. And Dynamite's been in it, I think, since the beginning, right? So he's been in it for a hot second. I think in the next 2 seasons, if the servers don't get better, I think a lot of the older term players are going to start dropping off a little bit. Oh, you guys were teammates back in the day? Yeah, let's see, Dynamite. Placement season, played for the Fishermen. Then he went on to play for the Omelets, then the Surge. Season 4, 4. Did he play? What team dropped out in season 4? We went 28-0 and slap 1. Oh my gosh. Just before, yeah. I know. I've been around the loop enough to know what was before the SPL League. A lot of history runs through the veins. Oh, sorry. I mean, no disrespect intended. I feel you. The amount of older players I've talked to have exceeded my hands. I've lost count. There was one night me and Cap, I think we stayed in like voice chat talking about SPL for 5 hours. And he gave me basically a brief history review of the entirety of Slapshot Premier League. And then, of course, I talk to Pino every now and then. But, yeah. We're the only team in Pro to beat the Toronto Penguins. Twice. Passionate kid. Yeah, that's one way to put it. I don't remember how we got into that 4. I think me and Netsky hung out after one of our matches. And then Cap joined the voice call, and we kind of talked about NHL, and then we moved on to Slapshot, and then Cap just kind of gave a history review. Yeah, Toronto Penguins sitting comfy right now. I don't think it really matters all that much who's first and who's not. They get an award at the end of the season, sure, but Clappers haven't always finished first in the league. I don't remember what... Like, Season 4 is Slap 1. They were 3rd. Season 3, they obviously, placed first, but like Season 1 and Season 4, they didn't finish first. You never know. It might just be waiting on the prowl. But I think Rebound definitely balanced out the player skill base. It's much more hockey-esque where any team can beat any team as long as they, play well enough and get the bounces they need to and capitalize whenever they're given the shot. I think that's just the name of the game. I mean, Toronto Penguins are first right now, but Flappers on their heels. I don't remember when they do their matchup, but me and Min are supposed to co-stream that game. That's next week, whenever that happens. I want Mallards to win one game. I want them to win one game as well. Same with the Wrath. They just need one W to their name. The Wrath, unfortunately, didn't get that 2 nights ago? Sunday night. The Wrath played the Voodoo. Probably their best shot at getting a W before the season ended, but Northern Hills coming out on top. I think it was 4-9. That was streamed here on the... I almost defaulted back to my old commentary. I streamed it. As Skiz calls it, the Tank Bowl. Yeah. Who did the Wrath play this finish off the season? They got a chance against the New Jersey Minutemen. It's not a big chance, but it's a chance. But they do have to beat Tetsu. And Tetsu's looking to score a lot of goals. So the Wrath play the Guppies, the Tanks, and the Minutemen. I don't think they're winning the game, but I'll try to cast what I can. Because I told Pino I would. But, Mallards in the Storm. Yeah, who do the Mallards play the rest of their season? They got, what, 2 games in hand? They play the Otters and the Grizzlies. Ooh, last time the Grizzlies played the Mallards, it was a real close game. I take that back, it was 6-1. Who was I thinking of? The Mallards had a close game with somebody decent. Before the ping started to hit, I thought, yeah, they put 6 up on the Bandits. Hey, how's it going, Cap? Yeah, game blows. I agree with that. For now. Until they fix the servers. West Coast isn't as bad as from my understanding, but... Mallards and Storms 6-5. Mallards and Bandits 7-6.
for the first matchup. They rematched not too long ago. I casted that game. It was 3-5. I think it was 2 days ago, Sunday night. I played West Pub after Pub's game, and I didn't have a single... That's what I'm saying! I don't know why Kojo didn't want to play West Coast. Like, I can play West Coast consistently. Like, I don't know why the Karens... I mean, why Kojo didn't want to play... What? He wasn't even playing! Even though him and I are crazy duo on West? Yeah, like, I don't understand it. Like, West Coast, consistent ping. Like, I didn't take a consistent 80 over a spiky 12. Yeah, Dom was very insistent on East Coast. I understand that. Yeah. I should probably double check my facts. And make sure that rule is still in the rulebook. Even though it wasn't in play tonight, I need to make sure next time I bring it up. I have no idea what section that would be in, though. Alright, rule 502, blah 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 blah. I like section B. All matches must be played to the end, in parentheses, where a winner and a loser have been found. Streaming criteria. I didn't see this section when I first signed up. Teams can't refuse to have it casted. If a caster's not SPL, it doesn't matter. Players are allowed to personally stream their own matches, but they're not official, blah 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 blah. Did they take out the rule about changing the region? They might have taken out the rule about the region thing. You didn't want to believe me when I said West is fine. Well, they abandoned finishing the game rule when they had server issues, I think at the end of Slap 1. Yeah. Well, the full rule of Section B is all matches must be played to the end whenever a winner and a loser has been dictated. A team leaving the league match before a winner has been found will forfeit the match. So if you're losing by like 6 and you just entire team leaves, you just forfeit it. I think that's not worded correctly. Because if it was up to me, you'd keep the stats and not just get the 1-0 win. But I would have worded that differently. I don't know. It's MDub. MDub does MDub things. I do my things. Submitting match results. It's not in there. Alright, so, for those of you who listen to the Ice Orcas podcast, I had a few footnotes about the rulebook. One in particular being Rule 601, Section E, Subsection 1. Any team that has been found guilty of throwing a match in order to provide assistance to another team will be banned from the Slapshot Premier League competition indefinitely. Take that as you will, Skiz. Outside of that, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I don't see the region. The region rule's not in here anymore. Interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna stop throwing that out as an option. I'm gonna confirm with MDub after stream's done, and then we'll talk about it. I would've just mopped the floor if you switched to West. Yeah, I kind of assumed so. But, you know, it is what it is. Has anyone answered the tickets yet? Is that a no? Oh my gosh. Guess that's a no. Alright. Liv never submitted the log. Alright, cool. I don't think people would mind it if it consisted 80. Yeah, like that was my whole. That's the whole reason I threw it up there. I remember being told that you could, as long as both captains are cool with it, you're good. You're good to go. I'll talk with Demdub about it. Just so I know for the future, because I can't find it in the rulebook. Sign up to Universal Section 4. Oh, that's a weird rule. Rule number like 1 in Universal Rules. The League admins have reserved the right to change, modify, or adapt all rules as deemed appropriate in order to uphold and maintain a spirit of overall fairness and good sportsmanship. Interesting. My game was showing 1 minute in the 3rd period. I don't know what was up with that. So I threw it in chat. I'm like, that's the most bizarre thing I've ever heard. Like, I've never even heard of the clock lagging out. Code of conduct, zero policy. I don't see it. I'll read through the handbook tonight. See if I can find anything about it. Yeah. Is SPL gonna get paused again? It says Crusade in open chat or lobby chat. I hope not. I hope, and I hope not. I kind of hope Irv gives us the ability just to host our own server for playoffs. That'd be kind of dope. I'd pay for it, or at least I'd pitch in for it. It would be cool if we could have our own dedicated servers upheld by the league to try, like, maybe sponsored by the part owners, maybe, question mark? I don't know. It'd be cool to get our own servers for, like, league play and whatever. If there's a way to do that, that'd be dope. That'd also help, like, verify, like, you're gonna get a good connection if you play in our league. But that sounds like a lot of work. I don't want to deal with that. What up, Darth? What up, 5 foot? We casted 1 game tonight, and that was it. But yeah. So I have no idea what the league looks like right now. Because there's a lot of forfeited games this last week, but if we're just letting people postpone until next week, are we going to call back all the forfeited matches? We had like 9. Maybe more. We had 6 in Open Division Blue alone. Another 3 in Open Red. We had 1 in Intermediate Red. Another 1 in Open Division. I had to cancel my games today. Yeah, I mean, like, if I knew we were, like, letting people postpone until next week, another 1 in Intermediate. Intermediate Blue, Cubs, forfeited Clompers. Yeah, it's not fun. It's not great. Oh, I don't think Nighthawk told you. We're letting you guys postpone all 3 of your games until next week for the Wolfpack. M-Dub answered the ticket. I don't know if Nighthawk forwarded that to you guys or not, but that's the conclusion he came to. So that's what we're rolling with. I played the Pirates tonight. Oh man, they rolled us. was the opposite of fun. Like, none of us has played for 3 weeks. The Pirates are good, and the lag on top of that made it unbearable. Playing at like 3 frames per second with ping. Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting next week for Slapshot. I don't know if casting's gonna help or hurt the ping. Probably do more harm than good, but I really want to put together Live with 5 again, but I don't want to have people FF them. Yeah, as long as you, like, intermediate, as long as they're set on the site and you cast them, they'll probably happen. He did say it, yes. I'm gonna go watch this VOD. Dude, go for it. It starts at, like, the 1.5 hour mark. But, yeah. You guys played well. There wasn't a whole lot of lag from the caster standpoint. So, that's good. So let me adjust this real quick and show the updated standings for the open promotion. So the Ding Dongs get moved down. No. I think it stays the same, doesn't it? Since the Karens won. There's gonna be a lot of forfeited matches tonight, but we're letting people push them out. Where is this game at? It's just not there. Today's the 30th, right? Yeah. Oh, that's why it's not there. Okay. Stars, Panthers. Where the heck is this match? Nowhere to be seen. Oh, it's already submitted. Okay. Cool. So nothing changes in the standing. It is what it is. Alright. What about Red Conference? Is Red Conference the same? Portland Pirates in the playoff spot now. That's pretty cool. So this is what open or intermediate promotion's looking like right now. Kansas City Snipers, Montreal Popes, El Paso Coyotes, and the Ding Dong Ding Dongs all moving into intermediate without a say. Without any competition. They're just moving right on up. We're probably going to extend it down depending on how many spots we need to fill. But as of right now, those top 4 teams definitely making it, and without a doubt, Portland Pirates are going to end up playing the Orlando River Pups in a best-of-3 series to see who gets that 5th and final spot. And the bottom 4 are in the hunt for that spot. So, reiterate, top 2 in each division, or each conference in open division, gets the automatic bye, and then the 2 third-place teams will play each other, which right now is Portland Pirates with 17 points, overtime loss, having only 2 losses, one of them being overtime, 3 losses, one of them being overtime, giving them that little edge over the Cincinnati Ice Monkeys. And then the River Pups not able to find that win tonight, unfortunately, due to the lag fest that was this matchup. They will remain in third place, and we'll see what happens later on in the week. Ding dong ding dongs. The Orlando River Pups and the Bob Cajun Catfish all tied with 14 points, regardless of what the little column says. But yeah. Anyway, that's gonna probably do it here tonight. Or I don't know who to raid. Any suggestions on who we raid? You guys want to raid Chase? He's playing Mario. Billy's playing GTA. Nobody says anything. We're going with Chase. He's speedrunning Mario. Alright. Alright, we're gonna raid Chase. I'm gonna go get some food, and then I'm gonna probably chill out in his stream until I fall asleep. So, thank you guys for tuning in to the one game we actually got to cast between the Karens and the River Pups. Yeah, we'll see what happens in week number 6 in the Slapshot Premier League, but this might be the end of week 5. And we'll name our 3 stars of the week here after a moment, and we'll have a good time. So thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm trying real hard to make that my calling card.